Budget Blinds. Visit their showroom or call today for a free in-home consultation.
This is Newcap News with Jeremy Thompson.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Maidstone RCMP are searching for a suspect after a car chase on Highway 16 New Year's Eve. Around 6:30 near Waseca, an officer pulled over a red Chevy Optra for a traffic violation. The driver, 25-year-old Gavin Howe, had outstanding warrants from Edmonton, Lloydminster, and the Battlefords for mischief and theft under $5,000 and failing to appear in court. However, before he could be taken into custody, RCMP say the suspect drove away, nearly causing a collision with two other vehicles on the highway. After finding the initial car abandoned in Maidstone, police stopped Howe in a second vehicle. This time he fled on foot. After unsuccessfully searching a nearby residence, Gavin Howe was not found. Now he's wanted on charges of resisting arrest, dangerous operation of a motor vehicle, and more. Police say Howe is not a danger to the public, but anyone with info on his whereabouts should call the Maidstone Detachment at 306-893-4800 or Crime Stoppers. Well, moving on, it's a girl. Lloydminster's New Year's baby was born yesterday morning, and her parents couldn't be happier for her arrival. Jordan Taylor and Kevin Monseller are the proud parents of beautiful Hadley Marie. She was born at 6 pounds 9 ounces at 10:51 in the Lloydminster Hospital.
It's exciting, definitely some big life changes, so yeah, we're very excited.
The family wasn't expecting the first baby of the new year. Hadley was originally due Christmas Day, but the first-time parents say they're thrilled to finally meet their daughter.
Oh, I was definitely hoping we would have her sooner. It's been a long pregnancy, so I was hoping it would be earlier, but we're very excited. She's finally here. We have a puppy anxiously waiting us at home.
Both parents are eager to go home tomorrow and start 2016 off as a family of 3. From dealing with an economic recession in a city that relies on the oil and gas industry to facing the aftermath of a controversial contract with a former mayor, Mayor Rob Saunders was a busy man over the last year. Bart Pediasek sat down with him to discuss the year that was and what's planned for 2016.
We are joined today by Mayor Rob Saunders of the City of Lloydminster. Thanks again for joining us here, Rob.
You're welcome, Bart.
So, Rob, let's first start off with a popular topic for this year, for better or worse, that of a controversial contract between the city and former Mayor Jeff Mulligan. That kind of came to light this year. Now, the city came out a few months ago and made a specific promise, or not a promise, but a statement saying that the way the contract was kind of set up, that was a mistake. Why was that important to make?
Well, I think the city recognizes that our active policies didn't serve us in the best interest, so we quickly have moved to develop new policies around purchasing and procurement, and there's certain details in that policy development that would identify sole sourcing and thresholds for making contractual agreements public. So we're hoping that we develop best policies moving forward, and we're currently in the development of the purchasing policy and procurement.
So definitely something that's going to be an ongoing development throughout the city throughout the year. And now an interesting thing that did actually come out of this controversial contract is a new policy or a new event from the city, the Your Voice campaign. That actually kind of spewed from that, but that's also kind of helping the city get the take of the city, or city residents.
Yes, absolutely. We want to make sure that through the Your Voice sessions that our residents have the opportunity to have their ability to comment and provide content and feedback and input into all the development of our initiatives at the City of Lloydminster.
And now let's move on to a topic that's been on lips of many people around the city, the economic recession right now. Last year we were looking at it with a lot of worry. This year we're actually living it right now. How's the city coping?
Yeah, I think like everyone else, we're directly impacted by any type of economic change like we've seen. We have been living it in 2015, and we're directly seeing that in our lot sales. And so our revenue that's derived from that initiative, we're seeing that directly. So We have to make the necessary adjustments to our budget process, and we just recently approved our new budget moving forward, taking into consideration that that revenue just probably won't be there. It'll be decreased. When I look at it, I look back to 0809, and if we look at our numbers, they'd be fairly similar. So we'd look for a similar downturn in those revenue areas. But of course, to move forward, we need to keep investing in our underground, our utilities, and making sure that we have the best core services that we can provide to our residents.
2016, new municipal election coming up. Can we say Rob Saunders running again?
I can say that, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. Thanks very much for joining us here, Rob. That was Rob Saunders with the City of Lloydminster.
Well, it was a victory by a landslide in the 2016 NHL Winter Classic. The Montreal Canadiens beat the Boston Bruins 5-1.
Mechanics waited for Pacioretty, bouncing puck, they score! Brendan Gallagher!
Brendan Gallagher batted one out of mid-air for Montreal's third goal of the game. Teammate Paul Byron added to that with 2 goals for the tally. And the Bruins' Matt Bolesky was the lone Boston goal scorer. And the Canadiens have won 3 times in their past 10 games. And the win puts Montreal back atop the Atlantic Division. But Chris, it doesn't matter because it looks like it was a gorgeous day there. And that's what really matters. That's what we're here to talk about right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, it was a gorgeous day there, but it was also a gorgeous day here.
Yeah, some media friends were out, or they said they were going to be out playing some outdoor hockey today, and it would have been a beautiful day to that for that, but we were stuck in here doing news.
Yeah, well, happy to be here for sure.
Yeah.
But it was a good day. You know, we had a high of -2. Since then, we've dropped down to about -6, and overnight we're looking to have a low about -12. But right now we have a humidity of 70% and a southwest wind gusting 16 kilometers an hour and a wind chill of about -8 and clear skies. Let's have a look at the rest of the region. Right now in the Lakeland, -7 and quite calm with little to no wind. In the Battleford's a little cooler, hitting the double digits at -10 with a wind chill of -13. Now temperatures are looking to cool down as we go into the weekday, but I'll give you all those details along with your 5-day forecast later on in the show.
Come Starkey Sit Down. We chat with Vermilion Lloydminster MLA Richard Starkey about Alberta's political change in 2015. More details after the break.